Boom, we live. What's going on, everybody? Justin Beasley, founder Next Level Mastermind. Pumped up because tonight we're about to show you how to make an extra $2,500 your first month. And the truth is, a lot of people aren't making a lot of money. And so if you're like kind of broke, or you're trying to break through, or you're really serious about just taking your life to the next level, then you're going to want to pay attention to what we're going to talk about. And you're going to hear from me a little tonight, not a whole lot, right? I'm not going to do a massive training, okay? You'll get that when you decide to get in and be a part of the Next Level Mastermind. You're going to hear from people, right, who 30 days ago, some of them, they didn't have $3,000. They hadn't made $3,000 or over $8,000, right? But they've done that in the past 30 days, right? The past 30 days, right? They've literally, their business has skyrocketed. And so if you're on tonight, if you're part of the Next Level Mastermind, get excited. There's a comment area below this video. Let me know that you're here. Type in the comment area that you're here. Post in a Facebook group that you're here, right? Let us know that you're pumped up and you're really ready to get those nuggets to take that business of yours where you want to go. I want you to always know that you're a small tweak. You're a little inch away from the biggest breakthrough in your business and in your life. That's what it was for me. And if you're joining us for the first time, you've never heard of Next Level Mastermind, or someone invited you here, maybe you opened this in an email, maybe you like to pop on our trainings because you think they're cool and you're not in yet. Maybe you'll join a little later too, or right now if you decide. And so, but guys, tonight will be powerful. Real fast, a little bit about me. I'm actually 24 years old. I'm pretty youthful, and last year I was broke. I had nothing, slaving around at a restaurant, making $3 tips. Fast forward to today, right, killing it, and I always get pumped up because I was actually I'm headed to Vegas next. I'll be in actually I'm traveling like 3 times this month, kind of for several days at a time, and so I was booking some flight stuff, and booking some hotel stuff, talking to my assistant about a lot of things. And guys, let me tell you, life's incredible when you are completely in charge of your life. I'll tell you, it's absolutely amazing when you don't have to, wake up to an alarm clock, when you can decide when you're going to wake up, when you don't have to ask your boss to go to the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? And you are completely in control of your life, your income, and your destiny. All right. And so with that being said, I want to give you guys a big fat welcome, and I'm actually going to pass it to Justin. I'm going to start, and we're going to go backwards, man. The viewers are going up, man, and I'm proud of you. You got that fresh cut, right? I remember you.
Man, why you got to come at me, bro? Like,
you told me.
Every time.
It's always on point, isn't it? For the hangouts, it's always fresh.
Every time, yo.
Nah, he hit me up and he said, "Bro, I'm gonna go get the fresh cut because I don't want you to joke on me tonight." So, so I'm gonna pass it to you.
Yeah, man. So I'm really excited right now. Man, like the team overall is just like right now, like we're crushing it. I know my direct team, like we have a group chat, and everybody's just pumped up all day, every day, working together as a unit. And right now, like it's big things going on. We're moving really fast, and as Justin was saying, if you're not in yet and you're on this hangout right now, we're going to be giving you some value tonight. But just go ahead and make a decision. Go ahead and get in, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to become a part of a community that's none like any other you've ever seen before. Here in the Next Level Mastermind, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. I'm glad to be on this hangout, and I'm definitely glad to be a part of this community. And I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. You guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Justin, aka Mr. Create the Dream. That's what I go by. I'm 24 years old. I've been in network marketing now for about 8 months, going on 9. And just by tapping into the Next Level Mastermind system here in the past month, I've made over $8,000. And so it's pretty, it's pretty exciting to be a part of this right now, because I've never seen this type of success happen so fast, as long as I've been in the industry. And so tonight, we have some other leaders on here from Next Level, and I would advise you guys to really pay close attention to what they're saying and what we're saying tonight on this hangout, because you're going to get massive value. And with that, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, and go ahead and pass it over, and let's keep this thing rolling.
Boom, boom. And normally Jazz goes last. Is Jazz video showing, or is she good? She good to go? Jazz, you there? There she
Yeah,
go. Okay.
I'm here.
But Jazz, before you come out, I want to give some shout outs to the team that's on. Let me see. They've been posting. Is somebody on the Hangout page too? I actually exited out because I was doing something. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the Hangout page too. Let me get some shout outs. I see Bill. You're on. Jay, Pierce, Kayla, Marvin, Daphne, William. Let me see who else is here, y'all. We got a lot of people on the team here. Let's see. Boom. I mean, y'all are in the building. Let's see who else we have. All right, we got Sabrina. We got Christina, Scott, Piola. Somebody's asking, look, she's ready to join. How much does it cost to get in? You know? Tammy, we see you on. Lindsay. We got a lot of people. Okay, cool. So let's keep things rocking and rolling. Y'all, Jazz, she's about to come out, so I'm gonna pass it over to you, girl.
What is up? Yo, it's crazy because I usually do go last, but it doesn't matter when I go because you're seeing me right now. And I'm glad you guys are here because you know what? This organization, Justin Beasley, literally changed my life. I'm 25, I guess I'm pretty old. They're 24, but I'm 25 and literally I've been able to create tons of money all online just by one connection. So if you're on this video, you're in the right place to be. I'm telling you, like I'm pumped up. It's all in my emotion, right? You may or may not know me, but literally like a year and a half ago, I was sleeping on the couch on my own home, riding my bike to work, and I just couldn't take it no more. I couldn't get any results in my life, in my business, and now, fast forward today, look at it. Look at where we're at. And you know what? I do a lot of in the back of the trenches type of things, a lot of leaderships, like on the phone type of things, and you may not see me, but just know everybody that you see in next level is a leader. It doesn't matter if it's your first day or your 100th day. Somebody's watching you, and you've taken a step that nobody else will. Like 90%, 98% of the people won't do. You know what I'm saying? So you're already a leader. Conduct yourself as a leader. And I'm not going to get all emotional, but we're going to give you some results, and we're going to show you how to make your first $2,500 bonus, right? Effortlessly. You just got to do what we teach you, all right? So get your notepad out, be ready, take some notes, get some value, and let's get it.
Yes, man, I just love Jazz, and it's really good to see her grow into what she's become, which is really cool because here in the Next Level Mastermind, people are transforming, right? And they're realizing how powerful they truly are, and so I'm glad to have you on. Let me give a few more shout outs before we bring out Ignacio. We got Demaria, we got Jessica, we got Carrie, who just hit what was it, $3,800? That's insane, right? She's like brand new to the whole like building a business thing, right? And so she's done $3,800 past couple of days. She's probably done more than that now. And then we have Kathy on as well, and somebody just joined the team. You guys are killing it. And so pass it on to Ignacio. Mr. quit his job a week and a half ago, and it's killing it right now. So Ignacio, brother,
What's going on, bro?
what's up,
How
man?
y'all doing? What's up, Jazz? What's up, Justin? Y'all all right? Yeah, look, man, I get pumped up about these hangouts, and usually I'm the one going first. I'm getting to go last, and yeah, like Justin said, I jumped into this thing. Next Level Mastermind's been my home for a while now, but the truth is, I struggled for a long, long, long time in my business, both offline, online. Been in the industry probably close to about 4 years altogether, offline and online. Been online just almost going to 2 years. But in the past 30 days, everything has turned around for me. I was that person that was trying everything, staying up all day, staying up all night, when getting any results. Spent 8 months in a business, only sponsored 2 people, and only totaled up to $50 in the whole 8-month period, right? But even then, I didn't give all the way up. I quit a couple times, stopped promoting, stopped doing all this extra stuff, and Then 30 days ago, we started moving with this vehicle that we have now, RE, right? Relationship Energy. And I've been able to leave my stinking restaurant job. And actually, for tonight's hangout, I got on the shirt that I used to wear at the restaurant job. Like I used to wear this T-shirt to work, Soulshine Pizza Factory, right? Serving people pizzas all day, and I keep this shirt, and I wear this shirt sometimes just to remind me where I come from, remind me where I never want to go back to, right? Because I was able to leave that job, right? I actually left the job, and 2 hours after I left the job, I got a notification that I hit the $2,500 bonus, and that was all in 3 weeks, right? So I made the decision to go all into my business, and then my business let me know a few hours later it was going to go all in for me, right? All here with Next Level. So, guys, everything that we're sharing with you tonight, everything that I share, everything that Justin shares, both Justin's, Jasmine, we're going to probably have some other leaders jump on in a few minutes. Everything that we're sharing with you tonight works. Is something we personally done. This is not hype. This is not fluff, guys. This is all results. This is stuff that we've done. So if you're on this hangout, whoever invited you here, go ahead and tell them thank you. Tell them you love them because you're here for a reason. You're going to learn some valuable stuff, and you may even end up walking away from your job in the next 30 days, just like I did. So I'm pumped to be here, pumped to have you guys here. I'm not going to stay too long, but that's my story. I'm going to share some nuggets with you guys as the hangout goes on. So glad to be here and see you guys in a few.
Yes, yes, and we're jumping off this hangout with more people than we've ever started with before, and so so that's cool, man. The numbers and the viewers are going up because our team's exploding. Like literally, guys, what has happened over the past month? I mean, I knew it was going to be big, but I didn't know it was going to be this big, right? Well, I didn't know, and so because we just got beasts on the team, and a lot of you are breaking through. I see Nathan on as well. I think it's Edward. Edward's on. Let me see who else. Makisha, you're on. And people are just, you know what's so crazy, y'all? Like people who joined, right, like a few hours later or like 10, 15, 20 minutes later, they're welcoming somebody else into the group, right? Like people are plugging in, they're getting our free system. Guys, I'll tell you that we're the only ones with the free system, right? That's full of training, right? Over $5,000. And actually, it's like 5,500 now because I've added some cool stuff. And now the value just keeps increasing, right? A high converting system. You get capture pages, sales pages, everything you need to know to build an online business. Plus, we're teaching you valuable skills that you go out there. You want to talk to your family and friends about it. If you want to talk to your neighbor, if you want to go out there and build your business offline, because there's a lot of people who do build their business offline, guys. You can win here. And so there's just so many things that people are doing to have tons of success. And so I want to ask the leaders, what are you doing, right, to build your business? What secret nuggets, right? Don't give everything, right? Don't give everything, right? Give as much as possible, right? Save some as a bonus for when people decide to get in tonight, right? And let me explain that too, because there's somebody and you're watching, you're saying, hey, I don't even know what this is about, but I'm in. And you're trying to get in and get started right now. And so there's two buttons below. There's one that says continue, and then there's one that says join right now. And so click that one that says join right now, and that way you get started on our team. But let's start out with Jazz first, right? Jazz, what are you doing every day, to go out there, build your business, build your brand, and get the results and the different things that you want in your business?
You know what's crazy, guys? When you first got on this hangout, you got to pay attention, right? Pay attention to detail. What did we all do? We shared our story. When you share your story, people get to know, like, and trust you. So they have some type of connection. So you're not just getting a sale, you're getting a follower. You're getting somebody who will love you for the value that you've given and for the leadership that you've shown. So every day, it's important to show leadership. Like, you don't have to stay on Facebook, but you got to be present. You got to have influence because your people, your followers, that's your money. And of course, the viewers are going up. Man, this is crazy, Justin. I'm pumped up. This is tight. And you know what? It's so crazy. Like when you I can't tell all the secrets, but there's one thing that you got to get in the inner circle. And if you haven't upgraded to the inner circle, do that right now because Facebook ads by Justin Beasley, oh man, through the roof. All right, so that's mainly it, guys. You got to stay consistent with your your leadership, not just posting about money, but showing that you are valuable, showing that, hey, I can physically show you and plug you into my system and show you how to make money, not just, hey, join my team. Also, guys, you got to have a why. Why are you doing this? Because I know Carrie is beasting it, right? Because of her daughter, right? Because she's a mother. So it's like, what is your why? What is your own personal why? Why do you get up and say, I want to do this business? So look, check me out. You got share your story, because people know, like, and trust you. They're going to follow you. All right. You got to be consistent with having leadership, showing that you put in knowledge, that you reading, you know what I'm saying? You upgrading your thoughts. And then you got to have a why, because your why is not going to just push you. It's going to pull you. All right. And that's why we're here today. Get a why, get your goals down, be a leader, be present. All right. And share your story. That's it.
That was some really good stuff that you hit, right? Sharing the story. And I think I taught on that the last, I'm not sure, yeah, I actually taught on that last week on the power of sharing your story, guys, because the biggest thing is that a lot of people, they're join, buy. And the people are like, who are you? You know? And one of the cool things is that you'll be amazed that there's someone out there right now who can relate to Ignacio. Maybe they were working at a restaurant. Maybe they're at a job right now that they hate, right? Maybe they struggle for years online, right? I think it's going to be 8 years for me soon, right? I was one of those kids that were like, they were underage and they needed a parent signature, right, to actually join network marketing. I got started when I was 17 years old, and I got this phone call from this lady, and she said, hey, Justin, there's somebody who really cared enough about you, and they wanted you to check something out. We're having a meeting tomorrow, right? The attire is like business casual, and come and check it out so you can learn how to like make some extra money during the summer. So I was like, okay, cool. So I show up, and there's like 20 other people in the room, and they're dressed in a tie and everything else, like the button downs. Then there's a guy in front of the room, and he's 22 years old. Come to find out that he actually was attending the university that I was planning on attending, later that fall. And so he got in front, and he said that he made like $15,000 a month, right? And I was like, man, that's crazy, right? I was like, he's clearly not human, you know what I'm saying? Being 22, right, and $15,000 a month. And he just started demonstrating these knives. And I was just looking at him, and he had like wacky hair, and he had like a little blazer that was like real fitted and tight. And I was like, man, look at this guy. If he can do this, right, then I'm gonna be rich. And I got started like on the spot. I said, man, look, if they can do this, I'm gonna be rich. Well, it didn't really happen like that, right? I had to learn and grow. I did make money that summer, which was really cool. It was the start of my career. Right? It was the start of me realizing that I could actually go out there and build my business and build my dream. And so if maybe you've been in for a while, right? Maybe you've been around the industry, been in other businesses, other companies, or maybe you're brand new and you're just trying to get connected. Well, I'm telling you, man, something happens when you get connected to people who are succeeding. And I know Justin has been doing a really good job with that, man. Bro, your team's killing it right now, man. Like, like they're breaking through. And we were talking. We had a conversation for about an hour last night. We were just talking, and you were sharing with me some things that you're doing with your team, man. And so, like, what are you doing on a daily basis? And let's say I'm brand new, and let's say I'm like ready to go out there and crush it and kill it. What advice can you give to me on having massive success?
Okay, first off, what a few things that I'm doing is as soon as a new team member gets plugged in, they're knowing where to get started at. Like, I'm not leaving them hanging. They know that once they get in, we're gonna welcome them straight to the Facebook group. We're gonna tag them in the pin post. They're gonna go through. They're gonna get the next level mastermind training site account set up, and they're gonna be able to tap into that fast start training. And one thing that I'm doing is I'm letting them know, listen, hey, you're not going to be the expert at first, right? Every day, everything in life's a learning experience. So, you want to take it day by day. But what I'm going to help you do is I'm going to help you leverage the time that you spend, educating yourself on how to do it, and just simply get eyes on the offer. And one thing that I'm doing is I'm actually working now. Like, I'm working more closely and directly with my team. and like I'm in front of them all day. Like I said, we got a group chat. Whenever they need anything, you know, they I'm easily accessible. They hit me up, and you know, if I need to get over a hangout, I'll actually get over a hangout. If I need to get over the phone, like I'm doing whatever it takes right now, guys. I tell you, like I'm over the phones. Like when you maybe sleep, I'm up. Like you know, me and Justin was up to like what, like four in the morning last night when we were on the hangout or something, bro. Like you know what I mean? And I was like passing out like while we was over the hangout. So I'm doing everything it takes, and you know, but I'm also helping anybody that's brand new and they're just not getting started. They're gonna be able to tap into, you know, like I say, the next level mastermind training system. And they're gonna be able to leverage their time, getting eyes on the offer. Like I'm even taking it, like I don't even know if I should tell y'all this is what I'm doing for my team, but I'm helping my team out so much that literally, like, if they don't understand how to create their link, like I'm literally making their link for them just because it's that simple. You know what I mean? And I want them to get out there, and I want them to get out there and get it. You know, I want to make it as simple as possible for them, so that they can, you know, they can actually get eyes on the offer, like I say, and then have time to actually learn and actually make some commission and make some money at the same time. So yeah, I don't want to say like I've been like being like grandpa or anything like that because my team is producing. Like they're freaking killing it right now. Just shout out to Carrie. She's killing it right now. I mean, she's bringing, you know, four people in a day. It's crazy. And Kama, shout out to Kama. Kama, she just got in. Her and Darrell, they just got in. Both of them have already hit level 1, just in 48, 72 hours of a time span. So, you know, it's just a great thing, man, to see the team producing at the level that they're producing because of the you know, because of the action that they're taking. I'm not doing anything special, guys. Like, a lot of people just think like there's just this you know, this superhuman strength, and we're just out here getting results. Like it's not that. Like it's just a transition from the mindset of well, maybe I can do it. I'm gonna try and do it. It's a transition from that mindset to, you know what, instead of coming up with ways why it can't work because maybe it's not working like I expected it to right now, I'm gonna come up with ways why it can work because I can look at people like Justin Beasley, Ignacio, Jasmine, and the other leaders in Next Level, and even, you know, in the industry as a whole, and I can say to myself, you know, these people are getting results. They're getting results. Why can't I get results too, right? So you have to transition your mind to take out that negative belief level. Like whenever you get started, I think Justin talked about this in a hangout for what was it, like last week maybe or the week before. You were talking about planting seeds. I was taking notes, man. It was very powerful. But that's one thing that I'm doing a lot of is I'm planting seeds. And guys, when you plant seeds, you can't expect, like, a farmer doesn't plant seeds and then wake up the next morning with the harvest. You know, that's words from my boy Justin Beasley. You know what I mean? So you know, you can't just plant a seed and expect the harvest to just be there the next morning. You got to continue to water those seeds because that's how your harvest is going to grow. So that's what I'm doing. I'm planting seeds. I'm in the trenches, and I got my team in the trenches. I'm keeping them motivated. I'm keeping them pumped up, and I'm building culture between my team members here in the Next Level, and you know, they're excited, and the whole organization as a whole is excited. So I mean, that's pretty much how I'm building, man.
Yeah, and that's powerful stuff, man. Everything that you were saying, and I mean, you're just an incredible leader. I'm just so thankful that you're over here in Next Level Mastermind and not some other team, right? And so, cause you're killing it right now, man. And you're exactly right. Like a lot of people in the industry, they have like my trainings and different things like that. So I'll get some random inboxes every day from people saying, "Hey, I'm struggling in my business. My sponsor's not helping me," you know, different things like that. And and you know, some of them will say, "I'm thinking about quitting," and I'm like, I see the message, right? And I'm like, "You're thinking about quitting on your dream? You're thinking about quitting on your family, right? Like it gets real, right? You're thinking about quitting on everything, right? And for some people, this is all you have. Like this is the only hope in your life, right? That you know that there's no way that you can be the CEO at that job that you're working at. Some of you have been there for 5, 10 years and you're still not a manager. Or maybe you are and you're getting paid $1 more than when you first got started, right? And one thing that I had to realize is that there will be some people that give up on their dreams, and I should never have to convince you to go out there and live your dream. I should never have to do that, right? Now, there's a difference between being motivated and being encouraged to do it, but I should never have to convince you to go out there and do it for your family. I mean, this is your family. This is your future, right? Jazz is going to be fine. Justin's going to be fine. Ignacio's going to be fine, right? But for some of you, you have kids, right? That's 6 months, right? I believe that's why Carrie's succeeding, right? Because she has a baby. She's like, I got to do this, right? Some of you have 2-year-olds, you have 5-year-olds, some of you have kids in college, right? And they need money, and you're going from work to the second job, trying to provide for your family, right? Some of you right now, you have nothing. You don't know how you're going to pay your bills at the end of this month, right? I've been there. So I should never have to tell you to go out there and convince you to live your dream, to do it for your family and for your future. There should be something in you that causes you every day to go out there and do it, right? No one ever has to tell me, Justin, check your email, right? I just know myself to do it, right? I've just conditioned myself to go out there and go hard every day, right? And be the best, right, guys? This is not about, doing a little. This is about dominating in your life, winning in every area, not just financially, spiritually, right? When it comes to your health, when it comes to like being the best, wife, or being the best husband, or being the best son, or being the best daughter, being the best spouse, whatever it is. This is about winning in every area of your life. And the truth is that some people give up. Some people quit. I've seen it. I've seen people come and people go. There will be casualties. People on your team, they will quit. That doesn't mean that this thing doesn't work for you, right? People will give up. I've had business partners that's quit. I have friends that's quit. And the truth is that I'm where I am right now today. You know why? Because I've had more people quit on me than you, right? That's a crazy way to think about it, right? I've just had more people quit on me, right? I've had friends that left me, right, when I first wanted to start a business because they thought I was weird, right? Yes, I'm crazy, and I will never change, right? I'm going to always be crazy. I'm going to always go out there and do what I got to do for my team. Where I was talking to one of our leaders over here on the phone today, and she was just telling me about some things that's going on. She's just moved into a new house, and she's created a 6-figure income here. And the truth is, guys, that there's always another level. And so you have to see yourself achieving it before you even achieve it. I want you right now, whatever your goal is, okay? So I'm just going to show you what I do, and the viewers are going up. It's hilarious. Some people think I'm lying when I say it. No, this is the absolute truth. I wish you could see it, right? Let me show you what I do, right, when I want to hit a goal, right? And I tell the leaders this too, right? I've told this to Ignacio, I've told this to Jazz, I've told this to Justin when they were literally a few people away from hitting the bonuses, right? And they probably can echo this. I say stop focusing, right, just on that goal right there and focus on something bigger, right? Focus on your vision. What's your vision? Right? Because what happens is that for some reason, right, we'll make things complicated in our life. If we don't have a certain lifestyle, right, or we don't have something that we want in our life, our mind will go out there and find everything in our life to support why we don't have it, right? Let me say that again. If you're not where you want to be or you're not having results in your life, your brain, your mind, right, I think it's the cerebral cortex. I don't even know what that even means. I don't even know no, that's not even what it's called. It's called the reticulated activating system or something like that, or some stupid weird name, right? And your brain will go out there and find things to support what you believe. So if you're not getting results, right, or you're not where you want to be, your brain will go and say, oh yeah, it's because you're not skinny, right? Or your sponsor didn't, message you back on Facebook 5 minutes before, or this is not working, or you're not this, or you failed most of your life, or everybody told you that you were going to be a failure. Nobody in your family supports you, and so your brain is going out there searching for every reason why you won't do it. why it won't work. And Justin was absolutely right when he said, all you need is that one reason why. Right? That one reason why it can work. That one reason why it will work. And all you have to do is look at the successful people around you. Because the truth is that they've been there. They've had nothing. Right? And so that's proof to let you know that it can happen for you. It doesn't matter, guys. I've seen it. I've seen people break through in an instant. Right? Change does not take a long period of time. Change happens in an instant. You can literally change right now. You can literally break through at this exact moment with me on this hangout, and all you have to do is focus on the one reason why, right? The one reason why you want it to happen, not the excuse, right? Not that you're getting off at midnight and you have to get back up at 6 o'clock. I've been there, right? When I got off work, right, I went from 5 to 12, had to wake back up at 6 o'clock to drive 2 hours to head back to my college class when I was a senior. I've been there. Guess what I was doing after midnight? I was building my business at 3 o'clock, sleeping 3 hours a day, right? In college full time and building a business. Right? People say, oh, I don't have a good sponsor. My sponsor when I first got online was the owner of the company. Literally at an event told me he wasn't going to talk to me until I was making $30,000 a month. You know, now he can talk to me, right? And so, I've been there, right? When you don't feel like you have support. I've been there when the strategy that you were using stopped working on you just, out of nowhere. Right? I've been there when the computer breaks, right? That's why I have a Mac right now, because my computer started acting like crap. And so literally I needed a new computer. So I saved up my money and I bought me a new computer. Right? And I was talking to a guy on the team and he's just broke through on new levels. He was telling me, Justin, I'm having a tough time. Right? I said, I know. I've been there. I've had it rough. And he said, I'm not sure if I can really build this business because everything around me is just crumbling. Right? He said, man, my keyboard on my computer stopped working. And I said, so that's why you haven't been taking action in your business? He said, yeah. I said, okay, well, right? People are so serious when they're telling you this stuff. So I say, 5 to 10 years from now, when you're having a conversation with one of your friends and you're talking about your dream and how you didn't live it, and they say, well, why aren't you successful? Why aren't you where you want to be? And your story is going to be that you're not successful because your keyboard on your computer stopped working. And you can get one from Walmart for $10. $10 stop you from living your dream. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. People find the smallest things to give up, right? To say, I've had enough, right? And guys, let me tell you, if you're not where you want to be, it's not a reason for you not to get there, right? It's the opportunity, right? The fire behind you that you need to actually go out there and do it. Whatever that goal is, right? Every day I never give up. That's one thing about me. There's always a better way. There's always an easier way, a simpler way, a smarter way, a way that will do, won't take as much time. There's always a better, faster way to do anything. And we proved that. We jumped in this thing. 48 hours later, we have an awesome system, right? Really one of the first teams to actually have one that's free, that's, highly converted and training. There's some of you, and you're a different person the past few weeks because you're winning here for the very first time in your life. Like Pierce, right, who never had success before, ever in a business. Came over here, brought 3 people in like it was nothing, right? Like Demaria came in killing it, right? Jessica came in killing it. Makisha came in killing it, right? I can name person after person after person, like Kathy, right, who's in retirement right now, but she's finally believing again. Man, this is powerful. This is beyond the $2,500. This is about changing your life. Powerful, right? And I didn't even know I was going to go on that long. Ignacio, dude, what are you doing?
Bro, dude,
business, right?
I'm so happy that I got to go after it because a lot of what we have over here is all about mindset. Yes, we have the system that is pretty much your system in a box that we give you, right? And you have 2 choices. We give you the system in a box. You can either read the instructions and then apply and start assembling your business together, or you can be like those people that have the instruction in front of you and say they can't put together, say it doesn't work. But there's tons of other people that have gotten the same system in a box, gotten everything together, and things are working for them. So you have that ability to do that. But mindset is so strong because we give you the box, but before you open, we tell you, look, this is where your mind has to be, right? Because there's a difference. Believe me, I've been 3 weeks, well, just over a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I left my job. And it's a completely different mindset from having to wake up and go to that job every day. Yes, I left my job, but I got to make sure that I still get up and work my business. I got to make sure that I'm active in my business. Just because I don't have a job to go to, do I have to clock in hours? I still have to make sure I show up for my business. I have the business that I got in a box. The training system is there. I'm talking about the training system is so beast, like the new person who has no idea what to do, never heard of network marketing before, can get in, push play on the video, start taking action, and start bringing the people in, guys. Because like Justin said, we've had people that have jumped in, opened up their system in a box, started taking action, guys, and they've gotten in. 15 minutes later, they brought somebody in, and then 10 minutes after that, the person that they brought in has brought somebody else in. The duplication is completely ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this. And you hear a bunch of people out there talking about, oh, well, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. And like just said, people are making excuses all the time. But the main thing that I've done is actually just take massive action, right? I got away from what I didn't like, and I want to stay away from that job, right? So I have to continue to take massive action. Just a few days away from my next bonus. People that are under me are getting close to hitting their first bonus, right? And guys, we're just in the beginning of the second month and haven't hit 45 days, just over 30 days, and there's people over here that have already positioned themselves as a six-figure earner, right? You know, we're looking at the panel down here. You know, I haven't met Justin in person before. I didn't know him before he actually got on Next Level. Me and Jazz actually had the opportunity to hang out in Miami, right, on vacation, hang out in Arizona on vacation. And the bond and the culture that you get here, because the truth is, if I bring somebody in personally, and if I don't know the answer to the question that they ask, I don't know where to go find this, there's somebody on the team that does, and you have access to everybody. So it's not like you join the team and you got to answer to me. You only have to do what I say, nothing else. Guys, you have a team and a community of people, right, that you have immediate access to as soon as you join. Network with them, connect with all of them. You follow them, you see something they're doing, you can reach out and ask. And unlike most teams, like, they'll actually answer you back, right? They'll actually help you, which is huge. So the main thing is take massive action. You have to work on yourself more than you work on your business, because we give you everything that it takes to build this business. Same exact strategies that we're using, the same strategies that Justin Beasley's using, Jasmine using, Justin, Joseph, Kathy, Carrie, Quatika, Letitia, everybody, Charlemagne, everybody. You give you the system, we give you the strategy, but it's more important that you have the mindset, and that's the biggest thing that I can tell you. Take massive action and continue to feed yourself, continue to build you, and your business will build itself, if that makes sense, right? You build yourself up, you build you up, you take mindset in the right sense, you taking massive action, your business will start to flourish. You start to be bringing people in an autopilot. People start to come ask you, yo, how did you do it? Can I join you? I just want to be on your team. You know, they would have been seen RE 100 times before, seen other people offering to them, but they want to join you because not only the system that we have in place, that's pretty much the system in the box, but your mindset, the type of marketing we teach you to do is to attract people to you. And it's just all about taking massive, massive, massive action, just staying plugged in. So just be you and be great at it. You know, that's pretty much it, bro. Pretty much it.
Right. I love how you said work on yourself harder than the business, right? Because a lot of people think that if they're working at and they say, well, Justin, why should I work myself harder than the business? Here's the truth. At your job, right, the CEO, he's not working like that hard at the fry place, on the fry side, right, flipping the fries. He's not. You're actually working harder than him. Here's the truth, that there are most people, like, he can't even do your job at your job, right, the CEO. He can run the company. That's it, right? The person that knows the person that knows how, right? The person that knows how will always work for the person that knows why, right? People never get there, right? The person that knows how will always work for the person that knows why. And if you really want to make, and I'm actually show you just kind of how to like zip off the $2,500 real fast, it's because it's not a big deal. And the biggest thing that I realized is that, guys, you have to focus on bringing people into your business, right? Specifically what we have going on, your number one thing should be sponsoring and recruiting, right? That's just what it should be, right? Your number one focus should be sponsoring recruiting, right? And then helping those people that you bring in break through, right? And a lot of people, they don't get this. They're focused on everything else. They'll spend all their time in training mode. They spend all their time. They're going through every training. I say, have you taken action yet? Nope. Still watching the training. Well, what have you done today? Well, still watching the training. Have you taken action in your business? Still watching the training. Stop, right? Watch and work. Learn, apply, and do simultaneously. You guys, you'll be amazed how I'm watching a training and then literally doing work at the same time, listening to some audio, right? All the time, right? It's just nonstop for me. I'm always learning because guess what? When I learn, I can go out there and teach, and I can help more people, right? Focus on building your business by going out there and and getting people to what you have going on. Share with them what you have going on, guys. And when you focus on bringing 2 people a day, that's a magical number. 2 people a day will completely shift and change your income, right? Bringing in 2 people a day, right? You don't have to go out there and do 20 or 30, right? Guys, even some of the best marketers, right? We don't do 20 or 30 a day, right? Now we have done that before, right? But consistently, right? Bringing in 2 people a day into your business is a magical number. Why? Why is 2 people a day? Because guess what, guys? From that point, you'll have enough to go out there and really leverage and help out your team. And that's been my focus, right? Bringing people into what we have going on and then asking the leaders, what can I do to help you, right? Where are you at? Every several days, I'll ask them, send me a screenshot of your back office. Let me see where you are so we can see how to get you to the next bonus. Right? I'm always asking that, and they'll send it over, right? Charmaine, she texted me hers. She's like, no, I got to make sure Justin see mine. I don't want I don't want it to get lost in the Facebook chat, right? Because guess what? I understand if I help, right, the core leadership, they're going to be able to turn around and go out and help everybody else on the team. Guys, and that's where we are, right? We're a team where we're going to help you do what it is that you need to do to go out there and really get the results you want. And that's what I believe. I believe that you can transform. I believe that there's somebody here, and you're going to make more money than me, and that's okay, right? It's not a big deal. Right? Like, guess what? Because my goals in life are completely different than yours. Right? There's someone, you're going to have a bigger team than I did. You're going to walk circles around me. You're going to be a better speaker than me, a better trainer than me. And guess what? I want to help you get there. Man, how powerful is that? Right? I want to help you get there and help you do it. Right? And you can actually succeed and thrive here in Next Level Mastermind, right? And so I'm actually passing back to Justin. Well, no, Jazz, because she went first. And guys, we're gonna kind of wrap it up, right? But I know that y'all have more nuggets because you've been y'all didn't give everything. I know y'all didn't. So one more time, right? And the viewers are still going up. I think only 2 people dropped off, and their phone probably died, right? You know what I'm saying? They were watching the Hangout. They're like, man, dang, my phone had died, right? And so, right? Hey, look, I appreciate you guys. If you're getting value from this Hangout, post in the Facebook group. Tell me something that you've learned, right? Post in the Facebook group or post it in the comment area below. Man, Angelise is killing it right now. She realized the breakthrough that she needed to have in her business, right? She's a life coach. And for a while, she's been really looking to thrive online. And she realized in the back of her mind, right, she kept hearing videos and videos, but she was terrified to do it, right? And literally that thing that we need to do, right, is what I call that whisper in our ear. Right? It's that thing that's been whispering that you know you need to do, but you keep putting it off because you're worried about what people think about you. You're worried about what they'll say. But guys, that's where your breakthrough is, right? And now she's breaking through on a whole new level, right? What's that whisper in your ear? What's that thing that you should be doing every day to take action in your business? Maybe for some of you, it's just showing up. Maybe for some of you, you've been watching this for a couple weeks now, and maybe it's just getting started finally. Right, by saying, you know what, that's it, right? I'm tired of watching everybody else be successful. I'm ready to be successful, and you just click that link below and get in. It's not a big deal. What are you sitting on the fence for? You know, most people are Jazz. They're sitting on that fence. You know, have you ever seen those fences with the little spikes on them, right? Like the little pokey things on the, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like the little fences with the little,
Yeah,
some people are sitting on those, right? Those are so uncomfortable. Get off the fence and get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Some people are sitting on that fence. They're, oh, I'm not going to get in. It's uncomfortable. They're tired of seeing everybody else succeed. Just join. Pull your credit card out right now and get in, right? And so let me pass it back to Jazz. Jazz, look, take it away.
Yo, So, if you haven't gotten any value, which I know you have, so you should be posting in the groups or on somebody's wall to let us know if you got any special requests. You can post that too. It's okay. And I really hope you've been taking notes because I've taken notes too. You know, even as a leader, I take notes and I've gotten some massive value. So really what Ignacio pointed out is the mental and the mindset. And if you're not reading daily or listening to some audio, learning every day, then you're really losing because for the most part, you're not around internet marketers. You're around people who live daily, ordinary lives. So if you want to rise above and be extraordinary, then you got to be around that and you got to develop your mind. So uh, really, I don't have much to say because we've all just crushed this and you should have already taken your notes. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. If you got value from me, post on my wall and I'm going to pass it to the next person.
Justin, right? Hey, Jazz, I appreciate you, girl. Every time you crush it and kill it. Short and sweet. And then she be looking official. I love her hats, right? Is it just me, or does Jazz always have an official hat every time? Like, she's the only person that can pull it off, right?
Dude, always,
I love
always.
I'm loving
Nah,
hats.
man.
Just like my thing.
All right, well, that's cool, man. And Justin, go ahead, brother.
Nah, man. One thing that you touched on was the two people, man. Two people a day, guys. I just want y'all to think. Two measly people a day for 30 days, 30, 31 days. You just created over 2 grand in residual, and you hit the bonus. And all you did was bring two people in every day for 49.95. Simple, simple stuff. I mean, you can just go out and just go talk to a few people every day and get two people in. It just makes sense. You know what I mean? It just makes sense. But a lot of you, why a lot of you are having some trouble, is because you're not believing in what you're doing. You're resisting it. You're scared to ask people for their money. I'm not scared to ask people for their money. Look, I feel like this is really changing people's lives, which it is changing lives. It's changed my life. It's changed everybody's life on this panel right now. It's changed a lot of people on our team's life. Everybody on our team. You know, so you have to believe that. You have to believe that. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna resist it, and that's what's happening. A lot of you may be showing resistance right now because maybe you feel like, well, I don't know all the ins and outs, and I don't know everything. So what? Just get them in front of the video. Just let them watch the video, and then get them on a hangout with me, and I'll close them for you. Because that's what I love to do. That's what I do. I close. So, I mean, that's all. I don't really got too much. You know what I mean? I'm just excited, man. I mean, this stuff is just getting crazy, man. Every single day, like I wake up, like, and I'm looking at my phone, and my emails is just going crazy. Um, you know, and then I'm getting like payday emails like it's just insane, bro. Like I don't know, I don't know what else to say. If you're not in, just get in, yo. You know.
That was something else. Hey, Justin, I appreciate you, man, and definitely everything that you're doing for the team. So cool, cool. All right, Iggy, Wiggy, Ignacio, Iggy Snizzy. Man, you got so many names. Ig, IG. No, that's Instagram.
Listen, and that's the great thing, dude. Growing up, I had a ton of nicknames. Sometimes I get confused, when people call me.
Right.
But listen, it's all cool. It's all cool. Everybody who has been watching this hangout, you stuck on this hangout to this point right here. Now it's time for you to make a decision if you already haven't, right? Because you've heard everything we had to say. You've heard about our system. You've heard from some of the leaders here at Next Level Mastermind, right? You heard what we're doing. You heard that we're here to help you. And like Justin said, some of you may be showing resistance right now. Some of you may be confused and not understanding, well, I don't know everything to do. Well, the truth is, you don't have to know everything to do to be successful, right? You just have to be around people that know what to do, right? When you start that job, your first day, you don't go in there knowing everything to do, right? You have an idea what you're going to do, and then they train you and teach you as you're going how to do things. The same thing here, right? except the income potential is much, much, much greater, right? Being able to make an investment of just $50 a month, $49.95 a month, and being able to really just flip that up, turn 50 into thousands over 30, 60, 90-day period, right? Because we're just, like I said before, we're just over the 30-day mark. So when it comes to 90 days, you don't join right now, right? You're going to come across another Tuesday, right? And we're going to have this hangout, and then we're going to be talking about how we hit $20,000 bonus, how people hit $100,000 bonus, right? Somebody's going to even hit the $250,000 bonus, right? And you're going to be wishing that you joined right here. You're going to look back at this moment right here, right now, and know that you consciously made the decision. Right, you consciously made the decision. You have two buttons below, right? If you're ready to take action right now, yes, I'm ready to join now. If you need just a little bit more information, right? We don't make you join right away. If you need a little more information, right, you can watch a video that explains everything. The video is pretty entertaining too. I must say that it's really, really cool. So it's not like this boring video. You got to sit there and watch it, and it's entertaining. If you everything you need inside and out. Plus, as soon as you get in, you're going to get access to all of us, right? As soon as you join, you feel free to hit me up. Feel free to ask me what it is, where you should start. Feel free to jump in. Guys, if you want to jump on the phone with me when you call, feel free to do that. I'm here for the new person, because the truth is the new person is the backbone of Next Level. The new person is a backbone of the future of Next Level. So you have the ability to make the decision right now. Make the decision not only for you, make the decision for your future, for your kids, for your husband, for your wife, for your mom, for your dad, for your kids' college, right? Whatever it is, whatever your why is, make the decision right now, right? Don't hesitate. Make the decision right now. There's nothing to think about, because the truth is, if you don't have the $50 and you have a job, then you really need to join right now, right? And that's just the truth of everything, right? And if you just need somebody to close you, just go ahead and get to Justin. He's going to close. He's going to get you in. He's going to tell you everything you need to know about why you need to get in, right? He's going to close you, because this is not for us, right? Because we're gonna make it with or without you, but we so much rather love to do it with you, right? So that's all I got to say. We're here, right here, helping you, right? Because if you don't know anything about this business, you just get them to the hangout, because we're here each and every week, right? We have calls daily. You really just have to be there and be willing to take action in your business, right? So again, this is Ignacio, the Ignacio brand, Next Level Mastermind, and I'm out.
Man, dude, Ignacio, bro, I'm literally like clicking my mouse, right? Trying to join, right, dude? I promise you, man, dude, that was skill, bro. I was like, man, dude, I'm trying to get in and join again, you know? Of everything, and they are winning here, right? People are winning here, and so I'm excited. A lot of people made a new commitment tonight. They made a new decision to go out there and do whatever they got to do. And guys, we're a little short tonight, and so normally we go an hour and a half to 2 hours. We're going to end it here, and I'm not going to tell you to get in. Ignacio already did a great job of that. But some of you are like, Justin, tell me to buy, right? Okay, click that link below. Go ahead and get in. We'd love to have you. We're going to plug into the Facebook group. You're going to get access to the training, and I believe that you can be the next person to hit $2,500 or more in a 30-day period. And love you guys, and we'll see you in the Facebook group. And y'all guys have a good night.